Welcome back. My name is Randy and I'm working to transform my body. Today is a chest day, day one in the routine. I started with the barbell incline bench press. I did warm-up sets using 45 pounds, 95 pounds, and 135 pounds. I put the bench at an incline to target the upper portion of the chest. Also, it seems to be much easier on my shoulders compared to the traditional flat bench press. If you have always done just the flat bench presses and then decide to do an incline bench press, be prepared to use lower weights. The incline bench puts your body at a disadvantaged angle. That doesn't mean it's worse than the flat bench, it's just different. Next are the supinated incline dumbbell flies. This fly variation enhances the mind-muscle connection by emphasizing the contraction of the upper chest muscles. Focusing on consciously engaging and squeezing these chest muscles throughout the exercise can maximize the muscle recruitment. To finish off the morning session, I did 2 sets of push-ups. When I was young and still in school, push-ups were the main way I would work my upper body, but I've come a long way since then. But it's still a good exercise as a finisher. I don't use it much as a main exercise because I can't load it up with a lot of weights. I'm kind of stuck with just using my body weight. Perhaps I could have my feet at more of an incline or at a weighted vest, but for pushing large amounts of weights, it does not compare to working with barbells and dumbbells. Well, that's it for the morning session, which lasted about 45 minutes. After that, I did this evening session, which also lasted about 45 minutes. Here are the barbell shoulder presses. Since there were several hours in between the workout sessions, I did have to do another warm-up protocol. I warmed up my shoulders with 45 pounds, 65 pounds, and then 95 pounds. My working sets were with 115 pounds. Since I start and finish this movement from the safety pins instead of the J-cups, my shoulders are getting more of a stretch at the beginning and the end of this movement. Also, starting from this lower position requires greater shoulder stability and activation of the front delts. Next are the landmine shoulder presses. If you have a landmine attachment or plan to get one, you should also get a stand like this. It helps a great deal for starting and ending the movements. Before I got this, I would put my body in odd positions, trying to get the bar up from the ground to the actual starting place for the movement. And then I would try to not just drop it on the floor when I was done. With the stand, it's not a problem. Next, I went into my tricep work. Here are the tricep push downs. I'm using the bench to take some of the secondary muscles out of the equation. It also reduces the amount of body English that I can do. Tricep push downs and the dips are two of my favorite tricep exercises, and they are both in this routine for today. And here are the dips. With the dips, the more you lean forward, the more this becomes an exercise for your lower chest. And the more that you remain vertical, the more that this is an exercise for your triceps. Both sets of muscles are going to come into play for either position, but just to different degrees. I want to focus on the triceps, so I'm keeping my body upright. Well, that's it for today. Join me next time.